Degrees and Chuck T's, bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Degrees and Chuck T's podcast.
Yeah.
I am your girl, CJ Ray.
I'm KB. Hey, y'all.
We want to welcome you back to episode 9. Want to thank you guys for tuning in with us. How has your week been, KB?
Oh, it was good until yesterday and trying to get home and
Your president was in town.
45 was in town and messed up everything, all the traffic. During rush hour on Friday, it's like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I didn't get that either. I was
On
like,
Friday.
why? Come in like maybe like 8 o'clock,
Yeah. Like
9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Well, we're already at work.
And
And it
then-
doesn't matter with the highways, especially 75 being closed. Like, I don't understand.
I didn't get that.
But it's all good because I was literally sitting in traffic trying to get on 75.
Mhm.
Did not even know that it was blocked. I'm just sitting, talking to you, just do, running my mouth, sitting in traffic. And I'm just like, okay, because we were moving. But it dawned on me the reason we're moving is because people are either circling back this way to go that direction or getting out of the turning lane to go this way. And I'm like, okay. Well, once I saw the truck in front of me, because I couldn't see anything.
Right.
I had a truck in front of me. So once I saw him do it, I was like, well, you know what? Shit, let me get the fuck up out of here, too. So that's what it did.
Your
so I
boy
went
was
that
in
way. And then I'm like, once I passed over 75, I was like, oh, that's why.
They blocked off.
They blocked
like,
it off.
Exit upon exit upon
Yes.
exit upon exit.
And so trying to find a back way to get back home was very difficult because everybody was finding
The back way
ways
to get home.
And it's like, all right, well, let me just keep on driving. And then I'm like, ooh, Delius, I am kind of hungry. I do need dinner. So let me just go ahead and it's fine. I'll just stop at Delius real quick, get some food. I was there for about 8 minutes and then went home. I took Bankhead and there was no traffic on Bankhead.
Nobody was at Bankhead.
Nobody wanted to go down Bankhead. So
I
I eventually got home at 7:30.
It makes it worse when it's Trump. Like if it was Obama, you'd be like, "Oh,
I would have been like, whew,
Obama's
it's
in
okay.
town."
I'll just sit.
Obama's
It's all
here.
good.
No, it was that idiot who came.
I
into
want
town.
to get home. I just want to get home.
Well,
get me home.
He was here because he was visiting the CDC.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get right into it with the coronavirus.
Okay.
So it's causing hysteria, not just in the U.S., but across the world. So what we want to do is just kind of just give everybody the up-to-date facts.
Yeah.
And talk a little bit what's going on here in our country. So not nationwide, but worldwide, 95,000 people have been affected.
Damn.
That's a lot of
That's a lot of people.
So and 3,200 people have died.
That's crazy.
So the CDC said about 32% people, 3% of people who have come in contact with it have passed. That's a low number when you think about it, but
Right.
that's worldwide.
Right.
So basically it started in December in Wuhan, China. Is the epicenter of where this outbreak started. The official name of this is called COVID-19. So, and I didn't know that, so I just learned that basically. And it's everywhere except Antarctica. So I guess I'm about to get a snowsuit and go to Antarctica and take our asses to Antarctica because they chilling down there. They like literally chilling. Like, this is so crazy. So in America, 17 people have died. So it has hit. Florida has had 2 fatalities. The most people who have died are in Washington State. 2 people have died in California. And I believe that, 14 in Washington State, 1 in California, 2 in Florida. So that's our tally. But it has hit Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Georgia.
Oh, they just confirmed one today in Cobb County. I forgot to tell you about that. I think it's in Woodstock. Not that it makes any difference, but I believe it's in Woodstock because I think that person came in contact with the person who had it, the kid who had it in
No.
Fulton?
No.
Yeah.
They came in contact with each other.
But I believe they're homeschooled. Both of them are homeschooled.
Okay. And they're probably those non-vaxxers. Probably. Anyway, I don't want to say that. Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Massachusetts, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wisconsin. So that's half the country that have cases of this. And the big one, there is a cruise ship that they won't even let dock off the coast or the bay of San Francisco. 21 cases. No, y'all can't come back. Sorry.
It's fine. No offense, but stay.
They gotta, I mean, how do you let them off the boat? There is no cure for this. There is no vaccine. And then what I hate about our president, he's like, yeah, I told him to hurry up. You can't tell. No, it takes years for a vaccine.
Yeah.
Years. That's why he was here, to probably go toward the CDC. But it takes years for that. What do you do with a massive amount of people who test positive for this? So a lot of people who are dying are people who are elderly, people with low immune systems. Those are the people that are dying. I don't know, like, if someone like us that are, you know, kind of on the healthy side, but what do you do? I know you have some more information, but so this is not a game.
Yeah.
They are canceling events now.
Yeah.
The biggest one is South by Southwest.
Yes.
So they canceled it. It's not like going to be rescheduled in like July, maybe, when there's going to be, you know, maybe when this thing gets out of control. Sponsors are pulling out.
Brand
millions.
Companies are
like, we're not going to do it. We can't risk this because they don't want you to be around large amounts of people.
Right.
They can't risk it. And then all of a sudden you want to pursue somebody.
Right.
And they're like, nah,
we don't need that.
We don't need those problems. So the biggest one is South by Southwest. Seattle's Comic-Con is postponed. There is a San Francisco Game Developers Conference that's pretty big. That was going to be March 16th through the 20th. They canceled that. Any movie premieres, because you know how they do one like overseas, like in China, those are done. They're not doing those at all.
Good call.
Good call. Great call. Why? No.
Yeah.
We don't see the movies that bad.
That's
not a good idea. There is a film, a new James Bond franchise, No Time to Die. They postponed that until November, only because they care about people going to movie theaters that are going to be in close quarters. They was just like, we don't even want to put people at risk. So they're postponing movies. Now, you told me about this one. Now, people know me. I'm a Laker fan. It's no surprise.
Yes.
I had to grow into LeBron coming onto my team. So tell us about what LeBron James said.
So Friday, the NBA talked to its players, staff, and told them that they should be prepared for fans to not attend the games because of the threat with the coronavirus. And, you know, like you said, the large amount of people, they prepare for people to not be here.
Right.
LeBron James came back and said, no fans. I ain't gonna play. So it's like, how much do you love the game if you are only playing for the fans in the arena? Because it's still going to be televised.
Right.
We still want to watch. Right. So now we're being like punished because you don't want to play because somebody's going to be in the arena.
People are going, LeBron James, MVP. How shallow.
Like, can he do this
he can't
without
get his powder?
People? But we can still watch it on TV. I want to watch it on TV.
Are you mad your hairline's going to disappear? Your Bean Jean's gonna slide off.
I still want to watch. I mean, they should be used to when they go play in New York with the Knicks. It's only like 3 people in the stands anyway. Since they kicked Spike Lee out. So, I still want to watch it on TV.
Anyway.
Can you please play? Because now I'm being affected and I didn't do anything. I wasn't going to go to the games.
That's so shallow.
But I still want to be there.
And he was like, I don't give a damn. He was like, what?
I ain't
playing. I don't give a shit. People, if they can't go to the games because of a health scare, they'll watch it at home.
Right.
So the ratings will go up.
Right.
You know, and they'll watch you and they're still going to support you, but it's a health scare.
I want to watch at home.
You can still do your powder to nobody.
I want the staff will be there.
But I think that is so shallow. Like, play the game. But people
I just want to play.
But they're telling people, as you have information, to not be in crowded places with people. Because people, what are they doing? High-fiving. You could have just like sneezed. People are nasty.
I hate people.
People are nasty.
Very gross.
So if you may have traveled, and I'm gonna give this to you because you can be sick and not know you're sick.
Yeah.
So what other information do you have about this virus?
So the symptoms can appear 2 to 14 days after exposure. So the symptoms are fever, a cough, and shortness of breath because it affects the respiratory system. So this is what is being affected. Right now, there is no vaccine to prevent it. There is no antiviral treatment. And they're asking people to avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you're sick. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue. Then throw the tissue in the trash.
Yeah.
Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Especially after going to the bathroom, before eating, and after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. Isn't this like common knowledge sense of shit that you do? But people are that nasty to where they don't, and people have to put reminders out to go wash your hands.
So my daughter comes home, my 17-year-old, and she says, "Mom, do you know they're making us wash our hands at school?"
That is, what do you mean?
So she said they have something called homeroom, and homeroom is like you kind of, genius time, where you can catch up on your homework.
Smart ass kids.
Where smart kids go to, they play these exercises to expand your mental capacity. Whatever you want to do. They call it genius time. You wash your hands. You can go and do it. And then at lunchtime, they demand that you go wash your hands. Now, Camp Corey is in daycare. They tell them, wash your hands. They sing a song.
They have a whole ass song.
There's a whole song about scrubbing your hands, and it's for like 20 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever. But they teach you then, and then when you're in elementary school, there's a time where you go use the bathroom, like break time, and then before lunch, you go and use the bathroom. But these are high school students. They are making them wash their hands.
That is craziness.
I thought it was hilarious. The comedian in me cracked up. But the mom in me was like, y'all so nasty.
Like, y'all haven't been doing this before. Why not?
They're making them, and they put little signs up how to scrub and wash your wrists and stuff like that. But my daughter's a germaphobe, so she was just like, Mom, can you believe it? They're making people wash their hands.
That is craziness.
That is craziness. So, okay, what else do we have? I just thought I'd throw that in there. It's disgusting.
That's gross.
It's gross.
So how it spreads is person to person, between people who are in close contact with one another, which is about 6 feet, and through, this is the main important part, the respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. And so that the droplets can land. This is going to be so gross. And then mouths or noses of people who are nearby and possibly be inhaled into the lungs.
I saw something and it said that it could live on a surface, but I forget how long.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
So
that's was part of the treat to wipe down the surfaces that you're around.
That's so nasty.
Yeah.
So you can cough and sneeze and come by on a Walmart car.
Stop! Oh my God. Yes. To what you're about to say.
And get this shit. I can't get this.
Somebody can sneeze at the CVS.
Yes. And in the self-checkout.
Mm-hmm.
And you pushing the numbers. Mm-hmm. And you checking out.
Or they cough.
Ugh.
Right in front of you.
Ugh.
Without covering their mouths.
You can't even get the sniffles no more. You be like...
Like literally people, where was I? Somebody coughed. I'm not,
and you're a germaphobe.
I'm a germaphobe. So that's why I wash my hands all the time.
Yes.
I went right before to come in to get you. I went to the hair store and somebody coughed.
You had
in line. I was
like nervous breakdown.
And I sat there for a minute. I was like, I was nowhere near the line, but I was like, I'm letting that die down for a couple of minutes before I walk over there. It's nasty, and I could tell you did not cover your mouth.
You're like, hold your breath.
I'm literally like on another aisle, like
about to pass out because I don't want to breathe your air.
No. And you're still at the checkout, like. Ew.
People are nasty.
I hate
you
people.
You gotta hold the machine to put your card in. It's little things like that we don't even think about.
I hate
where we
people.
just touch and you opening the door.
I'm telling
and
you.
You gotta get out. Like you gotta like.
I go home and wipe my car down like with the Clorox wipes. I'm not playing. Costco is out of Lysol. Like this don't make sense.
I bet.
I hate people.
I'm just gonna walk around in saran wrap.
I hate people.
And then they looking great. Because remember when I went home and I kept saying, why is everyone wearing a mask? Because I wasn't up on the coronavirus.
Yeah.
And you was like, oh, it's probably that coronavirus. I was like, well, where's my mask? Because I wasn't even up on it. And this was early February.
Yeah.
And now it has progressed and it's gotten completely out of control.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is that all that we have for people? Just wash your hands
and stop being so fucking nasty. Oh my God, I hate people.
People are nasty.
I'm sorry. I can't stand germs. I can't. And I'm literally like, I'm not. Never
People are nasty. I went to Walmart and I paused. And I'm not a germaphobe, but you know, I mean hand sanitizer, I wash my hands and stuff like that. But when I went to Walmart, I was like, and they do have the wipes. I wiped it down. I just said, Lord, protect me. And I went about my way because people are just nasty. Just,
They could have been picking their nose.
They could have been picking their nose. They could have just been doing anything. So, yeah, we're going to switch gears. My stomach's starting to hurt.
Yeah, I'm grossed out.
I'm
still going to eat these gummies, though. But I washed my hands before the show.
So
I ain't playing no games.
Oh, and then your mother's trip.
Oh, yeah, my mom. She had a trip planned in May, actually on the same cruise line that has been tested positive. And so, yeah, no, you're not. No. And she was going up to Alaska. Nope, you're not.
Really?
No, you're not. Not my mother.
I know,
Mama. I know you watching. No,
Miss Mary,
you ain't going.
Not to the people.
Some of my aunties, they're not going either.
Just can't do it.
Chalk up that airline ticket. I don't know if y'all called the airline to see if that was, but chalk it up, man.
They can get credits.
Chalk it up,
or something like that.
No,
because that's just too much.
Not my mama. Nope.
I know that some schools,
not my aunties. Nope.
Nope. Some spring break, they're canceling flights. They're begging people don't go overseas.
Don't go.
Just don't go. It's not worth it.
I know people on my timeline who post this shit. So I'm about to go. Why?
Are you even risking it?
For what?
For what? It's not worth it.
No.
What was I getting ready to say?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. That places like Pensacola, you know, where people go down there, they're preparing for it because, you know, when you're 21, you're stupid. And
Coronavirus ain't gonna get me.
Right.
I don't know why.
I have no idea why you said that in the most countryest way humanly possible. But
that when it came out.
That was so country.
I told you it comes out every once in a while.
Every once in a while,
My bad.
Just get super country. But
sorry.
Even some schools are staying open because you know like dorms shut down for spring break. They're staying open. They're really just think about this. Some schools sponsor trips are canceling.
I ain't going.
Just don't risk it. Don't risk it. And you know, air. I think I caught the flu on an airplane before.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Because you're so confined and you're breathing the same air for however long and the temperatures and the people coughing. Oh.
Okay, let's change it because my stomach's hurting.
I'm grossed. I'm completely grossed out right now.
So we're going to talk about...
more grossness.
More gross. So
Shit.
I was completely dumbfounded.
Shit.
That Azriel... What is it?
Clary
was one of R. Kelly's girlfriends. Like one of the last two. You know, there were two. There was Azriel, and then there was Joycelyn. What was the last name? Joycelyn. I had her last name.
I can't remember her last name.
So they were the two that were going to court, that were hand in hand, that were the last two standing, right? Well, we don't know where the other one is, but Joycelyn Savage. But Azriel done went home to her parents, and she's working with the feds. So she's trying to sing. She's trying to get people to basically get on her side that she's a victim and that she was just young. She was coerced. And please believe me, she made a video. This is yesterday. This is yesterday.
I'm sorry. I started thinking about the comment. I couldn't hold it. I'm sorry.
This is yesterday. She said out of her own mouth. The R. Kelly. Out of her own mouth, y'all. This ain't somebody reported it, that TMZ said, that the Shade Room said. This is out of this little girl's mouth.
Out of her mouth. Her own mouth.
Out of her own mouth.
She said he made her do.
That R. Kelly made her eat.
Shit.
R. Kelly made her eat.
Boo-boo.
R. Kelly made her eat boo-boo.
We just got finished talking about nastiness. That is so nasty. That's worse.
Well, I hope it didn't have the coronavirus.
That's worse than spitting on somebody. You know, spitting on somebody is like the most disrespectful thing you can do to anybody. But making somebody eat their own shit, I think that takes the cake.
How low?
That's a little bit worse.
That's worse than brainwashed.
That's fucking ridiculous. If you don't...
She was hypnotized because you are getting sleepy. You must eat this boo.
She could have been not hypnotized if she remembers.
Why? When you come out of this, you go remember you ate this boo-boo. I don't know.
Crazy to me.
She's working with the feds, so I guess she's trying to make sure that he never sees the light of day. But I would literally, but I never would have told nobody this. I would have never told I would be in the grand jury, and I would have made them make sure this never comes out. She said it on camera yesterday.
I can't.
And how much? I don't want to win over people that bad.
No.
Because she's singing and she rapping, she's happy. I don't know.
There is no love.
What kind of... She's too happy for me. Like, she needs to be in counseling.
She needs to step away from the limelight.
From
right
social
now.
media.
Yeah.
Because you said she came home in December?
So I think it was December. They had a fight. And her and Joycelyn had a fight at R. Kelly's residence at the Trump Tower in Chicago.
How is he still affording this and can't make bail? Good question.
That could be why they were fighting. Well, no. They were fighting.
Because another girl
came. Well, one of Joycelyn's friends came. But as Riel was on camera talking about, how are you going to say that you never slept with a minor when you did because you slept with me and I was a minor.
Right.
And that's how the fight started.
Right.
But after that, but I think her parents were already there to pick her up because I think it was
She said she was leaving in 1 or 2 days anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
And so her parents came and got her. And then next thing I know, she's been on social media ever since.
I mean, just
people pause, like go away. If this is something that was traumatic for you and something that happened to you without your consent and without you wanting it to happen, you should be traumatized for this. And then you should not want to have all of that attention on you.
At all.
Right now.
At all.
Those women that were on the documentary were embarrassed. They've cried. And
you can tell
they
went through hell.
Yes. They were reliving it on camera, crying. And you can tell the shame from their faces. Yes. This one is not giving me that.
She rapping. And somebody said, but you ain't boo-boo.
Okay, but what was she rapping about? Let's talk about the context of what she was rapping about. She was
rapping like she was the baddest chick. She was rapping like, my name is Ariel, and I'm the baddest bitch, and you can't tell me what to do, and I'm the flyest, I'm dope. I'm that, because the song was called Bitch. Mm-hmm. And she was just like, I'm the baddest bitch. I'm the flyest bitch. You can't tell me what to do, bitch. I'll slap you, bitch. I'm dope, bitch. It was like all this stuff, and somebody was like, but you ain't boo-boo.
Where was all this confidence at? Where was all this? Told you to eat boop? Like, I don't
Where was all this confidence at when he told you to eat boo-boo?
Right. So at this point, were you a victim?
Or were you an active participant?
Right.
But eating boo-boo, you can't be active participant. You have to have lost your mind at some point. I know she's young. She ain't 25. I know for sure. So. She ain't 25. But she was, she makes all these little posts like, you guys, I was young. Please, I was a victim. Please, I made some mistakes, and, you guys are coming at me so hard, and, I just want to move on with my life. But then the next moment, you're doing the most.
Yeah.
You're taking all these sexy pictures, then you're rapping, then you're, I didn't lose my talent. I'm going to get out there. 2020 is my year. You just sounded like the rest of the girls on Instagram.
Right. Like, wait, hold up. Get your mind right first.
Get
and
yourself.
Where are her people who was so concerned about her? Yes, you're glad that she's home now, but what's next? Why are we focused on her career right now? Why are we riding this train while it's going right now?
Right.
Get your ass in counseling.
Our parents should take her phone, have her in counseling.
But apparently she has her own house.
Really?
Yes. I read, I don't remember where it was, that she has her own house.
What? Maybe Kels gave her some money she stashed away or something. I don't know. But
I don't know.
But he's so broke
right,
he can't even get out of jail.
No. He's still there.
Maybe she signed a book deal. Maybe she's gonna do a movie.
Get your mind right first, baby.
But
figure this shit out in counseling first.
But
don't be trying to make 2020 your year right now when you have other shit to worry about health wise.
She recorded talking to the feds. She said he made me eat my own boo. I can't get over it. I can't. So what I think is happening is that she was an active participant getting more young girls for R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And now she wants either a deal or immunity.
Right.
And now she's going to sing like a bird and try to, wiggle her way out of this. Because you were willing. You and Joycelyn were the bottom bitches.
Yes.
And, a predator, sometimes when you have all these different girls, they treat them differently.
Right.
So everybody's not treated like a sex slave.
Right.
You may have your favorite two, and then you got some that you just treat like garbage.
Right.
So we saw the ones that he just manipulated, and the ones that he chained up, and the ones he had in the dungeon, and the ones that, he gave herpes to, and STIs and abortions and miscarriages. Like you just, and then the ones had Stockholm syndrome. It's just crazy.
Right.
And people, he was like, go get that young girl hanging out at the McDonald's. That man is sick.
Yes.
That man is so
to me it's one thing of being a victim of it and then using that to be a predator to somebody else. That's one thing. But he took it to another level where it became a power thing.
Of course.
And where it was no longer just, I'm just going to be messing around with 16-year-old girls because I like young girls because, some old man did it to me and that's how, and whoever else did it to me and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to get the young girls and I'm going to play with their minds because they're easily influenced. And I got this power over them because I am R. Kelly. I have this money. I can do whatever I want. I have power.
I'm famous.
So because I have power and because I have money and this influence over you, go get chained up. Go do this. Go do that. Go do this. You there. You
well,
there.
he had people helping him.
Right.
He had people helping him. Everybody who's molested don't molest people.
No.
Everyone doesn't do that at all.
No.
There are so many people who are raped, don't turn around and rape people.
Right.
Everyone doesn't do this.
Right.
But this man had help. He had handlers. That's part of my stand-up. He couldn't read.
Right.
So he had to have people booking flights and going in and making deposits into bank accounts. Like he literally had to have people everything every single thing. So I didn't even know she had a house. So, and she probably, if she got that, she probably got a little bit more money. So
I'm sure she does. If she's doing all this.
If she's doing all this
studio stuff and
but you ain't boo boo. I don't care. Somebody, and then people are so cruel. Somebody said, "I liked you better as a hostage." Like,
I hate people. I hate the internet.
I couldn't be famous.
I hate the internet.
I'd rather be wealthy than famous.
I hate the internet.
I want degrees of Chuck T's to get to a certain level. And when you get to a certain level, you have notoriety. People just come for you. They say the worst things.
They say,
but I don't give a damn. That shit was funny because she couldn't rap.
The internet.
No, you were a victim.
I wasn't impressed.
I wasn't impressed either. And she had all this, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I'm this. And somebody said, but you ain't.
I hate the internet. I hate the internet.
I think that she is probably going to have I think she's going to crash.
Yes.
Because she's not dealing with her own personal demons.
No.
And I think that when it does, it's going to be very, very ugly. It's probably going to be very public because she's putting
everything is out.
Everything is out. And shit, I'll be surprised if she don't go to jail. I'd be surprised. They'd probably be like, "Oh, they probably gonna have her on tape because R. Kelly liked to tape everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they gonna be like, how old is this girl?
Mm-hmm.
Is that you? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you was willing.
Mm-hmm.
You was ready. Oh, you knew how old she was.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody gonna tell it, and somebody else gonna tell it, and she gonna get caught up in some lie, and homegirl probably going to jail. And then she's gonna, this is probably like a whole setup, her whole plan.
Right.
You think you're smart. But,
Child.
I don't, but I just can't get over her. Y'all, if
I'm telling you, she's been doing the most since she's been home.
she's been doing the most, I want to, if just hashtag her name and who shared it? Where did you find that with her eating feces?
I don't know. I really did tag her name.
And you just,
Like hashtag,
it just came up. Like, it's very easy to find, you guys. It's very, very, we're not going to share it because it's just too
I don't
much.
want that. No, I don't want that.
We're not going to share it.
But just go hashtag Azriel Clary on Instagram.
Spell her name.
AZRIELCLARY. Do that hashtag on Instagram.
It pops right.
And it comes up.
And she says out of her own mouth, this ain't TMZ. This ain't the Shade Room. It's her.
It's her.
So,
was it like a blue background or a white
I
background?
don't know. Look like she had a jacket on.
It was a light color.
It was
background.
definitely a light shining on her. She had a phone. And it said that she was talking to the feds. And then they were like, it was almost, they were like, you did what? Like, they weren't even expecting that. I'm sorry, come again. I said, what? Like, they weren't even.
I didn't hear you correctly.
Right. She's working with the feds now. But this is all a ploy. It's all a ploy.
Yep.
And I'm sorry. I just found that very, very funny. And, but homegirl's going to crash. But somebody said, but you eat poo.
These internets.
I couldn't be famous.
These internets.
So we're going to keep this episode short. You're going to, do we want to tell people we're going to be in the same clothes? I already said it.
No. For what? They don't need to know all that. I don't think they really care. That was something that should have been between us. I don't.
No, I thought it was funny.
No. Not really.
We're calling these. So we're having just these real short, get to the point. And that was episode 9.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was funny.
No. Not really.
Sorry. Okay, we saw the switchers. I love you so much. You guys know she's my best friend.
I love you too. Wow.
I love you. Episode 9. Ladies and gentlemen.
9.
I'm really sweaty, but they say she eat boo-boo.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Episode 9, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your girl, CJ Ray.
I'm KB. Hey, y'all.
We will see you next time. Oh, no, you got to follow us on everywhere.
Degrees and Chuck T's website, everywhere. Thinking Out Loud Network.
Yes. We drop every Thursday at 12 midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Degrees and Chuck T's everywhere. Thinking Out Loud Network everywhere. And it's been real. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Next time.
Bye.
Degrees and Chuck T's, bitch.